Hey, everybody, we're here with CNN's Jake Tapper, live broadcasting from television, apparently. It really looks like he's on TV. Jake. Now, while we're focusing on COVID-19, why is it important at the same time to pay attention to things like what happened with Michael Flynn?
Well, because, I mean, President Trump continues to disrupt the judicial system in a way that a lot of experts find not just norm-shattering, but just against the very principle of independent justice. I mean, the idea that President Trump has now intervened twice directly with the prosecution of Michael Flynn, who, of course, admitted that he lied, and before that, of course, with the sentencing of Roger Stone. That, I mean, we don't see that sort of thing happen, and those are norms. Look, one thing I've learned from covering Washington for so long is when one party erodes a norm, when the next party comes into power, they don't restore it. They take advantage of the fact that that norm has been eroded, and now they can take advantage of it. I mean, I can't think of a time that anybody...
Presidents don't give power back.
No, nobody's going to become president and say, you know what? Now's the time to return power to the legislative branch. It's not how it works. Because everybody, of course, every president thinks that they're acting in the best interest of the country and for righteousness and good and everything like that. So when you see President Trump doing this for friends of his like Michael Flynn or Roger Stone, I mean, what does that portend when, I don't know, Michael Moore becomes president in 15 years? I mean, like, maybe that's a bad example. Sean Penn, I don't know.
He is going to make a scathing documentary about himself. Michael Moore is going to tear himself a new one about the failures of the Michael Moore administration. Hey, let me ask you about where you are right now. You look like you're shooting at CNN, but you're not. You're at home, right?
I'm not at CNN. I'm in a spare room in my house. The CNN engineers set this up early on. My dad's a doctor, my mom's a nurse, so I took this very seriously early on, you know, I just didn't think it was necessary for me to be going in every day if they could make it look reasonably professional from the spare room we have. So I come here, and
no, it looks like you're in the studio.
Yeah, I mean, they have lights here and an underlight, and it's pretty good. Sometimes my kids are production assistants, sometimes my wife, sometimes the dogs burst into the room. But it's okay. And look, I mean, there are wonderful people at CNN.
Twice on tonight's show, my dog came in.
Is that right? Yeah, but that's charming when you do it. For me, people are just like, why is there a dog barking in this piece about Shanghai? So anyway, but we've had incidents of coronavirus at the CNN New York studio. I don't know if it was in the studio, but obviously Chris Cuomo and Richard Quest and Brooke Baldwin all, thank God, have all recovered from it. Nobody at CNN in D.C. has gotten it as far as I know. But look, this thing kills people. And early on, a good friend of mine who is twice as strong, 5 times as handsome, and 30 times more fit got this and was battling it. There's a guy that I knew. He's a veteran, and he served in Afghanistan. He's probably 10 years younger than me. He's one of these, you know, these guys, you meet these guys, veterans, and it's like they're superheroes, kind of. Like they just seem like they're, anyway. He had it, and he was in his basement, and he was miserable, and he could barely breathe. And I'm like, if this is taking out my friend Matt like this, and thank God he's recovered too, I mean, what's going to happen to me if I even come anywhere near this?
Jake, we have to take one more break, but please stay right there at CNN. We'll be right back.